Alright, what's going on, guys? We got a market recap today for Monday, May 19th. Today was a no news Monday, and we actually got a pretty big move this morning. I was bullish today, but there were no valid trades for me. Unfortunately, we never pulled back to a higher time frame imbalance. So obviously the bias is bullish. We've been bullish on higher time frames repeatedly. You know, nothing new here. Going to continue to be bullish in the higher time frames until the market gives us reasons otherwise, until we break structure on either the hourly or 4-hour time frames. And until that happens, there's no reason to not be bullish until we, close below this 4-hour and close below the swing low. And then we could potentially target this new week opening gap from last week. But until that happens, then we have to continue going with the trend. And so we tapped into this 4-hour imbalance on ES. On NQ, it was a daily fair value gap. And so if we go to the 15-minute chart, on both of these, we can see that we broke structure to the upside. And this is clear, obvious displacement. And so the external drawn liquidity becomes this daily high and this 4-hour high on ES. And so at this point in time, I want to see us tap into a higher time frame imbalance and then get that internal model to the upside. And we just never tap into a higher time frame imbalance. I would have been good to take a trade off of a 5-minute imbalance within the first 30 minutes of market open to this internal high right here on ES. But if we go to the 5-minute chart, we can see the market open and there was no pullback whatsoever. None of these 5-minute imbalances got tapped into. And then now, being this late into market open, I'd want to see a higher time frame imbalance get tapped into. We came down and tapped into this 5-minute on ES, but it is later into the market open, and look how choppy this was. There really wasn't an entry here anyways. And so yeah, man, it's unfortunate stuff, but it was a no news Monday this morning, so wasn't really expecting anything to begin with. But we got very volatile price action, and so unfortunate we couldn't pull back to a higher time frame imbalance. What I'd be wanting to see now is, if price wanted to pull back here, sweep this generated sell side liquidity, tap into, I guess it's a 1-hour for a fair value gap now, and then start to make our way back up. But with the way that it's moving right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna pull back. But that's what I'd be looking for as of right now. But no trades for me today. So I'm gonna keep it short and simple. There's not really anything else to say other than today is a no news day. Tuesday and Wednesday are also no news days. There's no red folder news at all. And so I would say just be extra patient with the beginning of the week, this week. And just align your bias with the overall higher time frame trend until the market tells us otherwise. So that's what I was looking for today. Let me know if y'all are able to catch a trade somehow. I really don't know where you would have taken a trade here, because there was no pullbacks whatsoever. So for me personally, there were no valid trades, even though the bias was super clear. We came down, swept this liquidity within the higher time frame imbalance. So that's the market recap for today, Monday, May 19th. Once again, it was a no news Monday. Don't want to force anything either going into, it's a brand new week. So brand new week, brand new opportunities. And so yeah, man, we'll see what the market offers tomorrow and going into the rest of the week. So as of right now, I would say I'm probably going to be bullish. Like I said, until we actually start to disrespect bullish PD rates, until we actually start to displace lower. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching. That's going to do it for this one. Short and sweet, simple, nothing crazy, no trades for me. So appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, boys.